Hi, my name is Connie Goni. I'm an adoptive mom and adoption advocate, and I also have an adoption agency licensed in the state of Florida called Family Blooms International Center for Adoption Services. I wanted to come and talk about enhanced subsidies. I do a lot of them, not through my agency, but actually through my private practice, which is ConnieGoing.com LLC. And I just wanted to share a few things for those of you who are looking at enhanced subsidies, both pre-adoption and post-adoption. We had a large training in the state of Florida last week that I'm hoping everyone attended. Pardon the neck brace. I'm recovering from a surgery in the month of January. But I just had to get in online and talk about that subsidy is something that should not make you feel bad. It is based upon the rate that it is pre-adoptive. It is based on the rate that your child is receiving if you are in a foster home. If you are a non-relative or a relative, it would be based on the level of care that that child has. Now let's talk a little bit about that because it's also based on a level of care post-adoptively. Certainly when you adopt a child that is medical, has trauma, obviously they're in foster care, they've been in the NICU. A NICU is trauma. Withdrawal is trauma. In utero drug exposure. Some of those things don't come out till later, and we come back and we look to see what level of care that child would need. You need documentation. That's super important, no matter what agency you work with. But if you have not adopted and you are looking at subsidy, your agency, according to the Department of Children and Families in Florida, should be constantly assessing that particular challenge that child has before they're on the heart gallery. And then when they're on the gallery, those things should be in place when they assess you as a family as a potential match. They should make the match and then say, well, take the placement or you're not going to get in without its subsidy, or you have to finalize without subsidy. That is not appropriate. The families need to provide the documentation they had, but the agency at that point has most of it. Now, when it comes to post-adoption, you've had that child in your home. You have the documentation. You need to stay organized. You need to have recommendations. You need to have IEPs. And if you need help with that, as an advocate, I provide a service. It will soon be going under my agency, Family Blooms. But at this point, what we do is we assess, we look through all your documents, help you streamline them, read them all very thoroughly, and help you prepare a letter. The letter must be from you. It doesn't come from us. We'll give you pieces of it. You put it together. By law, it must come from the family. And at that point, if you're organized, it should have a pretty simple flow process that you're proving that this child's needs, current needs, and future needs. It's not just based on what you would spend or what Medicaid doesn't cover. So let's just clear that up because that was brought out very clearly. It is services that you are currently using and services that you will need in the future. Cost of those services is important to know, but this is about long-term, and long-term is so important. So just giving you a little bit of information, if you need help with this, if you want guidance, if you want a free assessment, and it can tell you if it's going to be complicated or it can be simple, we are partners within all the CBC agencies. We have to work together for this, but knowledge is power for you as the family. I'm here to help. My agency is here to help. You may reach me at this point at ConnieAdoptionAdvocate.com. That's the fastest way to reach me. You can reach me on my Facebook if you choose, but ConnieAdoptionAdvocate.com is the quickest way. We'll help you in any way we can, and I appreciate your time, and I'm so glad you're there for our children because they deserve the incentive, the subsidy. They deserve everything for their future because those needs are intense. I know myself. Take care and have a wonderful day.